Hey guys, Shadowz here, welcome back to another Gear 6 video. Today we're going to be discussing everything gaming insiders are saying about Gear 6 as we approach the upcoming Xbox Game Summer Showcase, which, as I mentioned in my previous video, is likely going to be Sunday, June 9th in just 2 months' time. The yearly rumours mill for the Gears of War franchise has already begun, with gaming insiders everywhere mentioning Gear 6 in some way. So I wanted to summarise everything gaming insiders are saying about Gear 6 in one whole video. It's just like I discussed in my previous what to expect for Gears of War in 2024 predictions video. I truly believe this is the year that all old and new Gears of War fans alike have been waiting for. Recently, as we covered in my previous Gear 6 news video, if you want to check it out for full context and my complete thoughts, Gaming Insider Jeff Grubb revealed on the Xcast Gaming podcast, stating that he has heard some stuff with Gear 6 might be happening this summer, of course hinting towards the upcoming Xbox Summer Game Showcase 2024 in early June. We also then had Paris Lilly, one of the Xcast hosts, bring up the fact that during the recent event at GDC 2024, he tweeted out, "Imagine what Gear 6 will look like in Unreal Engine 5, which then Colin Penty, the technical art director at the Coalition Studio working on Gears of War, simply replied with, "Yep," alluding to the fact that yes, we could be getting real close to an actual real Gear 6 game announcement, and so therefore deleting his very minimal reply. TC devs may be quick, but of course your boy Shadowz is quicker to grab that screenshot when it comes to the latest Gears of War news, so make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't already. We are actually trying to hit 100,000 subscribers. Now, with Jeff Grubb mentioning that we can expect to see Gear 6 news this summertime, it has opened up the floodgates to other gaming insiders, so I wanted to keep everybody updated on having everything gaming insiders have said so far about Gear 6 in one video, which I'll continue to do and update everybody as we do get closer to the Xbox Game Showcase event this summer, likely being Sunday, June 9th. Firstly, to begin with, Jeff Grubb went on to his own Game Mess Morning podcast titled Gear 6 News May Arrive This Summer to add more context, discussing that he feels pretty good and confident that we're going to be getting Gear 6 news this upcoming Xbox Game Showcase by sharing everything that he's heard about the Coalition Studio in the last few years, including the following.
Well, real quick, I will say I've heard some stuff might be happening with Gear 6 this summer. So I think that the tease sounds about right to me, Paris. That seems like what we can expect. So yeah, and that's the first time I've said that anywhere. So you guys get a little scoop there.
Oh, a little scoop from Jeff Grubb.
A little scoop, just a tiny one. That, again, as always, plans can change. You can get mad at me. I'm used to it now. Gear 6 news will reportedly be coming this summer. This is from Chris Scullion at VGC. The first news on Gears of War 6 may be coming this summer, according to new claims. During the latest episode of the Kinda Funny Xcast, host Paris Lilly made a prediction that Gear 6 news would arrive in the summer, a prediction which was then seemingly verified by the episode's guests. Giant Bombfoon, Jeff Grubb, like they kept talking for a little bit. I was like, should I say it? You can actually see me on the stream going like, should I say this? It's going to be annoying when I say this and then people kind of take it really far. But the reality is, yeah, I've heard that and I feel pretty good about it. I feel pretty decent about it. There's no guarantees in this life, as I've learned over and over. But I feel pretty good saying, yeah, I think there's a strong chance Gear 6 shows up at something like the Xbox Showcase this summer. They tease it. The game is probably pretty far away. I mean, you know what? Let's just get into it. Jesse, what do you think about this? When's the earliest that game could come out?
I don't think it's going to be super close because, you know, Nick, he's generally pretty good at his predictions. And if they're doing a Gears collection, it would make sense to have that hit sooner and then get people, especially people on PC who maybe didn't get to play Gears 1 or 2 ever, or Gears 2 or 3 ever. But you get the Gears collection out, that gets everyone hyped. And then a couple years later, Gears 6 hit, because we do know they didn't jump right into Gear 6 after kind of finishing up on 5 in 2020-ish when the Series X version and Hivebusters hit. They took their time. They were looking at other stuff, getting used to Unreal Engine 5, which was not close to ready. But now it is. They're probably in full production.
So Gear 6 is the kind of thing where, you kind of like laid it out there, where when they were done with Gears 5, they did not immediately go into Gear 6. What I was hearing for quite some time after that was they want to get up to speed with Unreal Engine 5. And so they're going to be experimenting and making some other games that are new and smaller and more experimental. And they got 2 in the works at the very least. And I think what happened was, they helped make that Matrix demo. And they've been helping with other Unreal Engine games here and there. And so the the learning curve seems to maybe have already happened. And I think that got them thinking like, okay, well, we're up to speed on Unreal Engine 5. In fact, we might be the most up to speed on Unreal Engine 5 outside of Epic. And really, in a lot of ways, we're like the key developer when it comes to taking advantage of what Unreal Engine can do, because over at Epic, they are working within the confines of like what Fortnite's going to be doing. So I think that kind of helped them when it came time to be like, hey, should we get more serious about making Gears? I think that was a pretty easy gear shift. No, God, lack of a better term there.
Boy.
I did not mean that even. And so I think, hey, they moved over to Gears 6, and they've been working on that for quite some time now. I am like hesitant to like say the date I've heard for this because it's way too early. There's no way it's coming out as fast as the date I've heard. No. And really, that's the, like when I hear the date, the people that were telling me, they're like, I don't believe this either. So that's where that is. So I think I'll just hold off. So yeah, I think with Gears 6, I think we'll probably kind of have to wait a couple more years. But that means if they think it's coming like within the next 24 months, teasing it now does still make a lot of sense. I think.
Yeah, they're definitely in the 1 to 2 years out when they're doing teasers.
Next up, Shinobi602 has been a gaming insider for a very, very long time. It's seeming to have great connections for the Gears of War franchise within Xbox specifically, actually being the gaming insider to break the news back in late 2014 to early 2015, depending on how long you've been watching the channel, that a Gears of War 1 remake was happening, which we did get with the Gears of War Ultimate Edition released in 2015, is back once again almost 10 years later, teasing that he has seen Gears 6 gameplay by mentioning in a conversation about new screenshots from the upcoming Xbox Game Studios Ninja Theory's Hellblade 2 by saying, wait until you see Gears, people aren't ready, lol. We then have another gaming insider going by Nate the Hate teasing Gears 6 from a different source by saying, I'd be very surprised if 2024 came and went without a mention or look at Gears 6. The game will be that this is what next gen is about moment. Also confirming that Gears 6 will be for this Xbox console generation with the Series X and S consoles, as well as of course PC, by saying, this gen, very few games that have delivered that next gen moment this gen, as we had an exceptionally long cross gen period. Much like Gears 1 was the moment on Xbox 360, so should Gears 6 be for Xbox Series. Tom Warren, who is the senior editor at The Verge, who is very connected as a gaming insider when it comes to Xbox news, posting many exclusive Xbox gaming scoops and breaking a lot of Xbox news over the recent years. Tom Warren has been involved with the Gears of War rumors for a while now, mainly associating with the Gears of War collection and hinting at its existence with Xbox's era Special Nick. He also corroborated the recent Gears 6 news from Jeff Grubb by quote tweeting the clip stating, I've heard some stuff with Gears 6 might be happening this summer, says Jeff Grubb on the Xcast show, which Tom Warren is agreeing with by saying correct. Tom then went on to reply to Idle Sloss's tweet sharing Nate the Hate teasing Gears 6 that we just touched upon in his video by replying, I'd be surprised if the Xbox showcase comes and goes without the next Gears game being mentioned. What I find very interesting here is that he doesn't specifically mention Gears 6, meaning that it might not actually be the next Gears of War game that we can expect, adding to his prior connections to the Gears of War collection rumors, and that I would expect if a Gears of War collection is real and actually happening, that it would technically be the next Gears game coming, releasing before and sooner than Gears 6. Overall, there is a lot of buzz and talk regarding the Gears of War franchise right now, which is always a good thing given the fact that we've been playing a Gears 5 for the last 5 years, and waiting 6 years since we last saw the Coalition Studios step onto an Xbox stage to announce a brand new Gears of War game. There are a lot of different gaming insiders out there with a lot of different sources that are all pretty much saying the same thing. Something about expecting Gears 6 news this summer at the Xbox Game Showcase, which usually takes place on a Sunday in early June, explaining my guest prediction that the Xbox Game Showcase will happen on Sunday, June 9th. As always, take everything said and shared in this video with a pinch of salt. As Gears of War fans, we've been let down and disappointed year after year, but for the first time ever for me personally, I truly believe this is the year, and as I mentioned in my what to expect for Gears of War 2024 predictions video, I expect to see the Coalition make their return with a Gears 6 teaser announcement and a Gears of War collection reveal if it turns out to be real. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below telling me what you think. What is your opinion on the Gears 6 news of a teaser announcement this summer at the Xbox Game Showcase according to many different gaming insiders? Make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you aren't already. If you do enjoy my Gears of War content and want to see even more videos, there is a playlist on my YouTube channel containing all of my other Gears 6 videos so far. If you do want to check out more like this one, Click the join button to become a YouTube channel member to gain access to emotes, channel badges, and most importantly, early access to all new videos before anyone else. I want to give a big shout out to all of the members on screen for becoming a Shadow Knight YouTube channel member. I truly appreciate your support. So there you have it, guys, full details on everything Gamer Insiders are saying about Gear 6. Leave a like on the video if you guys enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, I shall see you in the next one.